Okay, so this topic may sound a bit trivial, but I'd like to talk about the dice. When you go play Warhammer, it is best to have different dice in your set, and there is a reason for that. For example, I have red and black dice here for normal rolls. Also, I have some Q-Workshop dice, which I use for marking wounds. When marking things, like which unit is hexed or how many wounds has the monster got left, it is best to not use the ordinary dice, because in the heat of battle it is often that such dice are accidentally taken, and in some cases there might be a confusion regarding, let's say, how many wounds did the monsters have left. If you have different colored dice and you decide to not roll with those standout dices, then most likely you'll be fine with matter. Of course, don't get me wrong, as long as your dice are not loaded, it totally doesn't matter if you have them in the same or different colors. I just share a solution that works for me. A much important part is how to roll a die. Now, rolling the die is important because this is part of a fair play side of the game. If you roll your dice in a shaggy way or without enough force, then your opponent may have objections, and why would you want any quarrel during your game? So before you roll, you have to make sure that your opponent knows what you are rolling for. Let's say I have 5 attacks and one of them I want to go for a champion, so I take 4 red dice and 1 black dice, and I will communicate to my opponent that the black die is destined to hit the champion. So once you have your dice, you have to shake them quickly and with enough force. Do not do it super strong, because they will just fall at the table. Just make it good. Don't do things like that you just slightly elevate the dice and then roll. In some gaming communities, it is considered very bad sportsmanship to do it like that. When rolling your dice, please remember to not roll into other piled dice, because this is the quickest way to have a confusion about which scores were rolled. In your set of dice, you should always have a scatter and artillery dice, even when you don't use them, because in a case that your opponent doesn't and has to use them, you have to go to the next table and borrow them and whatever. Having them just makes the game faster. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.